My question was, along with that one, do you think opposition to climate change from the religious groups has any connection to funding by big energy? I was looking into this Cornwall Alliance for a paper I wrote, and it seems like all ExxonMobil just keeps popping up. Do you think that's a reason for opposition?
It's really hard to assign motive, isn't it? I mean, we have to really be careful. So I confronted a friend of mine, for example, who works for one of those ethics and public policy center groups. And I said, well, what about Senator Jim Inhofe from Oklahoma? By the way, the fires of Oklahoma have been devastating, the heat waves of the summer and the rest. But Senator Inhofe continues to claim, and frankly, if the Republicans win the Senate tonight, James Inhofe, the ranking member of Environment and Public Works right now, in other words, in the minority party, would become the chairman again of the Energy, Environment and Public Works Committee. But this friend of mine at the Ethics and Public Policy Center said, well, how can you suggest that he takes the position he does because of the money he gets from ExxonMobil? So, because at his speeches, the very first row is filled with lobbyists from ExxonMobil, as recorded by Fast Company magazine and other places. So the lobbyists come to his speeches to authenticate that I guess their dollars are being spent, from my point of view, wisely. Money from ExxonMobil and other organizations, which now say they're not going to do that anymore. But they have spent in recent years over $40 million funding these disputations about science. So he said to me, well, how can you say that he takes that position? Maybe they give him money because he'd already come to that position. And I said, well, which comes first, the chicken or the egg? I don't know. And so it's hard to assess people's motive. But you would have to conclude that when so much money is being spent in climate denial, that it doesn't have an impact. And I frankly don't believe you can begin to change this reality given the amounts of dollars that are going in.